Joe Selena. Coba bayangkan pressure early yang bisa dikasih sama Onic, ini bakal gede banget.
Combo lam.
It's a debut pick in season of 15, but I don't think there's any memory of Sans playing a Selena that I have in my mind. But let's see though if that's gonna shake our minds here.
That might really just shift the balance in favor of Onic, man. Now the mid lane matchup is just so one-sided early aggression-wise for Navi. Even with all the setup, with all the tools they have right there, Onic might be able to just get more prio purely with the fact that their mid laner is a legitimate assassin threat.
You can see here the stats is favoring towards Onic in lineup rating. The counter dex favors Navi just a little. So it's everyone's game in this one. Week number 4.
What's up?
Begins with Onic against Navi.
Good afternoon.
Still looking for the first win of the season.
We're
What's gonna
streaming
happen
Onic
in the
MPL
round dawn?
ID.
We are going to
That
see in a
is
second.
why.
To get your first win in MPL ID up against the Sky
Speaking
Kings
in
will definitely
English.
be a statement that they
A
are
bit.
back. Ladies and gentlemen, cars debuting on the Kalea Rome.
Yep.
Yes, Loot P is playing.
Against BQ
Good afternoon, guys. Chill, chill lang.
So it's gonna be an
Just gonna be
interesting
chilling
one
today.
for both of them. Kind of like a debuter in the first or like in season 15, both of them.
To see how the early game
BQ shy.
either team, because again, the junglers really want to have some fire right there. But with the Hilda, man, Navi can kind of bully around some of these early game assassins in the jungle.
Ang init literal. Yun yung ano. Kung kinakamusta nyo ako, nung parang sobrang init ng electric fan. Yung buga ng electric fan, mainit din. Bagong ano skin ng Joy. Ang init, tol. Sa mahirap magastos sa buhay ngayon. Alright. Patay si Kiboy. Ah, hindi mali yung ano. Oh, okay, nice. Okay. Hindi na wala yung ano nyo. No, yung flicker, yung hindi niya na tanggal sa flicker. Damang ano tin, pabor kay Sabero to. Nice ano siya. Nice lane siya.
You gotta see here the predictions. Oh my goodness. It looks like in the English desk, no one disagrees that's gonna be a 2-0.
On the Indonesian desk though, someone is anti-Onic and we all know who it is.
Oh, grabe. Mapapamul ka talaga kasi sarado mga mall. Maling-mali yung ano dun ah. Mali tayo dun, sir ah. Ano yun?
A kill for the newcomer, looking pretty good. Cars and BQ Shy, the frontliners of Navi, is doing work against Keyboy.
BQ Shy zoning. Kyrie away, that's gonna be the turtle for free.
Oo, nang haya first start. Mawa pa purple.
Well, this does not go as I thought it will. Navi is leading
Aircon.
900 goal in the first
Yun
3
talaga.
minutes.
Sabay iyak pagdating ng end of the month pag nakita bill.
So effectively there to get lane pressure as well as roam into the jungle. Like you mentioned,
Hindi ko-
assassin junglers against the Hilda, it's never really a good time. And with the wave clear that the Sicilian have, because the
Chichi
roamers
Joy,
are busy
hirap
pulling
talaga
each other,
pagsabay nito.
the mid lane is kind of left alone. So now
Hindi out si Atoy. Talagang ang masanay na kayo guys na ang culture sa Onic ID ay papaikutin talaga lahat ng player as much as possible. Ganun talaga. Bibigyan talaga ng chance. Lahat.
And the thing is,
Para
this is Selena we're talking about. And
hindi
we
sayang
know
pera
that
ng
Selena does not matter
basta pag kinuha ka sa
that
Onic,
she's up against,
makapaglaro
she's
ka.
gonna be down
Ganun
in
lang
gold,
siya.
Arashi. So there's gonna be a lot of economic advantage for Navi even in the mid game.
that's the idea, man. Does he want to stay in the lane that's somewhat passive, just clearing and roaming around, or he wants to try and take a more aggressive route and maybe let someone else deal with the lane while he finds chances?
Ganun lang, ano lang, napakasimple lang yan. Lahat talaga balasa talaga. Ito ano, pag regular season. Lalo na sa Indonesia, sobrang daming laro. So talagang makapagbalasa ka pa.
Last shot down as X-Magic.
Plus 2 series ka eh. So for 16 ano ka? 16 series. Dahil mong chance na magwala ka sa player.
2 kills, but Onic aren't really too far behind. But as the game goes on, in the mid game, right, with these few kills, Navi can start taking real
Oo, sobrang ganda yung performance nila.
especially if Keyboy
Siguro Hero Pool tsaka syempre Coms na pa rin may na-workout pa. So Hindi pa ganun ka-perfect.
zone and assert some dominance here.
Pero
As the turtle
napakasimple
leads
lang yan,
Onic
balasa
in
lang
3
yan, guys.
seconds.
Okay, but so far the gold lead hasn't ballooned just yet as we're gonna take a look at the second objective. What's gonna happen here? Navi already had the advantage.
Let's be poked down. You can see BQ Shy already on Kyrie.
Hindi makakot. Ay! Nice sipa. Sayang. Ganda lang sipa, pre. So, yun. Aray ko.
Slight tackles forward, but isn't able to get that shot on target on Sans.
Correct me if I'm wrong, was that a miss? Retry from the god of the jungle?
Kyrie didn't even retry.
Oh
Cars though
wow!
up top on Savero. Forcing to purify out. BQ Shy coming down as well. The SOD.
Ay, galing.
For a bit, bad impact out.
Ayun lang.
Walking him down, but X Magic is the one who takes a kill.
From bad to
Quiz mo yung
worse,
slot.
everything just goes downhill for Onic. 1.4k right now.
Lakas
5
ng
minutes and
Bruno,
they're up
pre.
against
Sa
Sicilian.
Moscow.
That was a respectable try for Onic. Just trying to ignore, but look at this.
Uy.
Oh, shut it down. Forced vengeance from Ludpi.
That's your EXP lane with the vengeance, by the way.
Yeah.
Aether definitely is an absolute menace right here. And again, the Restream quality, definitely quite respectable there. Onic did a great move to try and really turn the tides on that play. But BQ Shy actually is doing a lot to really throw Onyx balance almost. They have no idea how to position well when the Hilda is just being such a problem, kind of being a thorn in their sides in the back side, in the back line.
Because right now, Onyx's plan is to try to recreate Geek Fam's game. Try to play the long lane with Savero. And with the help of Sans, that might be possible with the scouting with the traps as well. And now it's Navi, Shive, try to get the mid lane turret. And
Hindi na sila katulad dati na talagang sobrang lakas dominant palagi.
That was
Laging
ridiculous. And he
50-50.
just stands there. He's not even doing anything too crazy, but the fact that there's a chance for him
Sobrang
to get
farmer naman kasi yung lineup nito
you
Onic.
can tell that Onic respects him.
CC,
They respect him a bit
Joy,
too much, especially for
Moscow.
right now, who only has the radiant
Don't
armor.
expect talaga lalamang eh.
Magic damage reliance on Onic
Tapos yung
for
mage
sure,
na si Lena.
I think with a couple of
Okay
more
sana kung mga
items,
Vex,
Onic might be able to
mga
burst him
Farsa.
down and punish his aggression, but look at this.
Sige, pitas na lang tayo. Hilda pa rin yan.
That's a kill for Ludpi.
Pero third makakuha ng
Turtle
kalaban.
will be taken for free. I think Navi are okay with that trade.
For sure,
Wala,
especially when
ano,
all
don't
the
expect na
resources
makakuha ako ng
come
pro
like
player
ultimates is
na
all down for Onic.
lalo
Now.
MPL pa. After MPL pa yan,
Look at this, man. Ludpi right now without any more
walang
items,
papayag
forward
sa akin. Lalong-lalo na
looking irrelevant, but look at that stun though.
sobrang crucial ng season ngayon.
And a turtle traded in for an orange
Week 7, Week 8 na, tas playoffs, wala talaga. Imposibleng may pumayag sa akin dyan na pro player. Kahit Onic pa yan.
Try to find a jungle
At lalo, kung ako ang coach ni Kelra, hindi ko siya papayagan mag-podcast.
gold lead.
So,
What's gonna be the answer here for
don't expect
BQ Shy's
na ano.
aggression and also
Lakas masyado
Cars, the
ng
fact
mic
that
na.
I
Don't
I've
expect
never seen
na-
Cars not in the same
na,
frame
na
as Shive so
magkakaroon
far
ng
this
Keller
game, Rafi.
podcast soon.
It's
After
like
MPL
early
pa yan.
game.
And obviously, other, like yung mga Carl TZ na request nyo, matagal pa yan.
Navi might really be just banking on Shive to really start snowballing.
But DC Atoyar, binabalasa lang po ang mga baraha.
After all, but look at that tsunami slam.
Bye-bye.
Nice vengeance. Boy daw, grabe naman yung caster na yun. Ay, nabuhay si Yabik. Oh, kati mo naman. Si, ano, si Magic.
Unfortunate RNG for either, but don't worry, X Magic is there with the magic.
Ooh, man. Onic, they gotta find ways to start controlling this because the pick they wanted, the CC that in theory can shred down a lot of these beefier members, can't do anything. BK Shy now already starting to build physical defense. Onic still able to hang on to that tower passive.
BK Shy, yung
Middle
pala
lane.
basa doon.
That's a great silver lining. But even looking at that mid lane, X Magic is already 3-0. He's 1,000 gold ahead, and soon he's gonna have 2-3 items, and at that point, Onic,
Weird
that's the
na
point we
drop
were
sila
talking
to.
about earlier, where Ludpi and Keyboy just cannot serve as front lines at all.
Papakape talaga,
Forced to play
mga
only
Lodi.
with the advantage, with the vision of the abyssal traps, and looking for very select pickoffs that Navi might be willing to give them in exchange for something much, much more expensive.
Yeah, it's super hard for Onic
Yung
right now,
draft
but
ng
speaking
Onic
of
ngayon pa, ano eh,
Surashi,
pang
what I don't like
greedy
about
talaga.
Ludpi earlier is I just realized the first leather jerkin that he bought is
Late
the
game,
8th minute or 9th
pag
minute.
miraculously
Bruno against Eden,
nairaos
the
nila to
magic
late
boost
game.
against Hilda in the
Ganda.
lane. Aren't you supposed to
Itong
build
draft
more
ng
physical
Navi,
defense before
kompleto
this?
eh. May late game, may sobrang lakas na early,
That's
tapos may late game pa rin.
As well, but
Balance
it's a bit of a
lang.
bold move considering the trajectory
Easy
of the
ML,
game right
sabi
now.
nga, di ba?
Almost
Wag
a
na.
free
Pahirapan ng Emil.
Right there. Onic might be able to get something on top with Severo pushing, but even then, it might not be enough.
Okay, now good news though. Even though this is a Selena game for Sans, which never mind.
Sans taking very low. Flicker out Aether! Assassinate Sans on the Selena like he's nothing.
First item pa lang ni Kiboy, 9
To
minutes.
stop mentioning a
Just
player
cool,
before
Lord.
something happened, Sans gets taken out, and Navi might want to
Sasabog.
erase this.
Oo, yun.
Aether!
Again, almost taking Severo down.
There's still a
Kyrie,
lane.
really, at this point, just trying to stay afloat.
It's a
Sabog
ridiculous
ulit.
amount of
9
damage that,
minutes.
Navi
Walang,
cannot put right
walang
now.
sabog sa Lord.
Magic already with the Wishing Lantern, by the way. No front line whatsoever, man. No one from Onic is tanky enough, so they are playing without front line. They're gonna have to
Problema nga ito. Tawagin na Wonder Pets.
back them all the way with the lore to the end.
Cars coming
Oh,
down again.
nice
That's a
Fury.
purify, baited out for
Sige,
Severo.
sige, sige.
B-Boy walking back with his Ikundo. You can see the damage from Navi.
Clear
Slowly
top.
but surely
Importante
chipping.
yan. Pag di na clear top, GG. Bot pala. Bot. Oh, yun.
Wow.
Looking for an angle. Look,
Ayun, large.
shot down. Shime did it
Is it
all.
over?
Yes, that's a shadow kill on top.
Boy, si Kyrie. Not over yet. Sabero, please. Please. Wala. 10 minutes 30, pare.
Talk about unexpected. Talk about a turnaround. This might be it.
Oh my
actually.
God.
1-0. That was. What was the timers earlier? Was that 10 minutes?
10 minutes and 34 seconds is the official time. of the
Magkapagdas
game.
pa si Edward.
That's how long it took for
Depende
Navi
sa
to
Edward kung papayag siya.
dismantle Onic
Tsaka ano yan guys, sabi ko nga sa inyo, wait nyo lang matapos
No
MPL.
jungle presence.
Kasi hindi pa makukuha yung mga player ngayon
From
habang
the
MPL.
beginning of the game all the way
Busy,
till the end, they were
busy,
able to
busy.
take complete control with relative ease, and they weren't doing anything too crazy. For the most part, for the bulk
Mga
of the
tropahan.
game, it's just BQ shy, zoning everyone away.
Navi are a game away from breaking their 0-win record. And ladies and gentlemen, they beat Onic in 10 minutes.
Now, what's gonna happen now? Does this already calls for a change immediately for Onic?
Part ka ba?
Do they still want
Oo, quiet
you know,
lang tayo sa
still wanna
Gedli.
field
Ayoko
the
lang
same
ano eh.
lineup right now because they have a lot of options here.
Alam mo naman tayo, baka sabihin na nga ako nakukuha ng credit.
BQ
Kaya
Shay, man,
ano
this
lang
is
tayo.
as good as
Chill-chill lang
it
sa
can
Gedli.
be as you want it to be. This might be like a run level.
Yeah,
Am I just speaking out of my mind?
I think even more magical because they're
Agreed.
0 and 6. They're 0 and 6, and honestly, yeah, BQ Shy amazing. But I
BQ
think
Shy.
the big doubt was for me. How's Carlos doing in Rome?
Kailan
How's
si
Galea?
Bol?
Oh,
Ay,
man, he did amazing. If it wasn't for BQ
after
Shy
Holy
stealing
Week
the spotlight,
ata,
I would give it over
kung
to Cars,
di ako
but
nagkakamali.
BQ Shy, what a debut so far.
Round of applause.
It's not over yet though. BQ,
Same drop yan sa
Cars,
Onic page ng
Navi,
SPS
gotta get one
Masters.
more.
One more.
Sa
and the fans are
execution.
definitely ready for it.
Yeah.
That's what they saw. That's what the Navi Nation
Although
was
ako,
doing.
I would not
Oh,
play
had the
this on
vision,
my
bro.
team. Sali, hirap eh. Pang magaling lang to. Ito yung drop na pang-god eh. Late game. Zero wave clear. Hindi naman zero. Mabagal. Hindi pala mabagal. Short range. So lugi agad sa matchup. Mag-pure lang to. Lugi. Panalo sa matchup tong Bruno over Moscow. Hilda CC panalo sa lane. Cho Kalea, I think Kalea ngayon ang mas lamang, honestly. Haya Joy, palitan lang, 50 lang. Pero mas early. Haya, isang item lang kailangan. At kaya niyang patayin si Joy. Hindi rin madali hulihin. Isa lang stun. Isang Chu. Makulit. Chi. Yan. Front to back. Pwede. Mahirap lang talaga. Panggad.
The way that they
Panggat.
were, again, Kyrie missing on the Rechu and the way the Dragon was on Hayabusa for the first turtle. So many things that culminated to this
Pwede,
dominant
no?
performance for Navi.
Too many errors. And
Sans humina na ba? Yan yung ano yung mga
a single kill
magiging
resulted from the way
headline mamaya. Sans humina na ba?
This is the choke out of Indonesia that we're talking about.
Amin ko, hinabing mahina ang trio mid ng Onic
You're right.
Cholo is enough.
Indonesia.
I mean, the closest thing we
Sans,
saw was
mahina
the,
na nga ba?
turtle take, right? And it was, Kyrie was close
Kiboy,
to
nawala
getting
na ba sa laro?
Ether out and still getting the neutral objective.
Mga kabatang.
They they succeeded
Ito nga ba
there as
talaga
well,
nangyayari?
showing a different look, 'cause, you know,
Panggad,
that's not a
oo.
very easy situation to be in.
Sige lang,
Jungler
tuloy mo
gets
lang
hit,
yan.
you
Kaya
know,
nagpapaalam
and
sa akin.
going for the 50-50, but they made it look solid.
Para sa akin, hindi mina si Kyrie.
It is effortless so far. This is.
There's a trap.
Do you think there's kind of like?
Onic, magkakawatak-watak na nga ba?
Surely not, right? This is Onic we're talking
Tapos
about.
nakaganon si Kyrie, o yung mga, ano,
I think they tilted.
mga ganun thumbnail na.
I mean, I'll be honest with
Tapos
you,
si
the composition
si Adi
was a
na.
bit greedy.
Mga ganun thumbnail.
Joy and Moskov, all of these heroes are very reliant on resources.
Telling me you don't like greed.
Hey, oh, that's true. They do have greed. Paddington now greed in the coaching staff with the
Immunity.
grab, but to be fair, it's not just greed, right?
Anong klaseng immunity, the boy? Like, crowd control immunity.
Greed daddy.
Oh, Roddy,
Si Maliliga.
agreed. Shout out to player of the game though, BQ Shy. Well, play all the way from the start of the game and the zoning, yeah.
BQ
it's
Shy.
crisp clean. This is a hero that even Cars has struggled. This odd. Everyone kind of
Now already started aware of the
Prime
rolling
Sina.
potential,
Whoa.
and just like that, they're going for some macro presence and also a signature.
Oh, underperforming naman ng Onic. Pero ang hirap din sabihin.
against the Haya though.
Lakas din kasi ng RRQ. Malala. May iba yung timpla ng RRQ. Then yung TLID, obviously championship form sa lang.
Rating.
Well, this is a championship form pala, honestly. Pero ano sila,
To get your first win in
at least mainit kumbaga ano nila ngayon. Prime nila ngayon.
A statement that they are back. Ladies and gentlemen, Cars debuting on the Kalea Rome.
Nanglilis yung ano, pala
Onic Loot P against
Pangit talaga ng Aldab Cam, mga kabato.
Newcomer in the XP lane, so it's gonna be an interesting one for both of them.
Nanglilis nga.
In the XP lane, so it's gonna be an interesting
So
one
bakit?
for both of them.
Ayun o. Nanglilis. Double lish na una.
Kind of like
Ay,
a
babe ba?
debuter in the first or like in season 15, both of them.
This is a good rotation Ay, good early game opening Very good tayo dito, Navi. Ginamit nila yung kalaya nila pang leash instead na ano kaya emblem? Ayun, sakto. Emblem niya, pull yourself. Ganun lang talaga kalakas kalaya, kaya mag-leash. So, oh my god.
The pressure.
Hindi ko kasi kita itong ano rotation ng Onic eh.
Sky Kings
Ano to?
on the
Leash
Kalea
naman,
Rome.
blue first.
Yep. Onic Loot P against BQ Shea. Both of them. Kinda
Tapos,
like a
di
debuter
mo makuha to.
in the first or like
Tong
in season
golem.
15, both of them.
To see how the early game favors either team, because again, the junglers
Ba't ganon? Ba't gayon?
Man, Navi can kind of bully around some of these early game sappers.
In season
Interesting.
15, now for BQ Shea. The Sky. See in a second.
Hindi natin kita guys eh, kung nasan yung...
PLID up against the Sky Kings will definitely be a
Okay, X-Magic.
They are back. Ladies and gentlemen, Cars debuting on the Kalea Rome.
Yep. Onic Loot
Hinayaan nila
P
mag-clear
against
sa mid.
BQ Shea. Newcomer in the XP lane, so it's gonna be an interesting one for
Talagang ano,
kind of like a debuter in the first or like in season 15.
grabe. Yun na nangyari. Naisahan pala si Kyrie ng ano. Na nakawan siya.
The early game favors either team.
Hindi.
Because again,
Binigay nila kay ano. Ito mga tolo. Check this. Nakita niyo ba yung mouse? Kita niyo ba yung mouse ko guys? Binigay nila yung golem nila. Pinanakaw na nila kay Sans. Ang kapalit, parang ang naging resulta, napunta kay Sans yung dapat kay Kyrie. Kasi ito yung dapat de-defend nila dito eh. Hindi nila depensahan yung golem nila. Mga Lotski. Tinatlo, nandun si BBQ siya yo. Sobrang bilis niya kinaskilate nyo. Ginawa nga niya yung rotation ni Ryota eh. Ryota ano to eh, Ryota moves. Galing. Kyrie, humina na nga ba nung hindi na coach si Yeba? Yun yung makatitle eh. Selena Confino. Haba ako sa Cruz. Ay, sorry. Oh. Wala. Nakatamad na magbago ng thumbnail. Wag na. Alam niyo na. Kayo naman yun eh. Kayo naman ang nanonood. So, alam niyo na yung mga nangyayari sa atin. About sa Masters? 8G about sa Masters? Coach problem naman to. Execution. So, ngayon, tingnan natin. So, isang disaster na agad. Lalamang na ngayon si Aether main. Buti na lang si Kiboy nakanakaw. Actually, in fairness, Kiboy saving the Kiboy saving the day. Kasi na, kung tingnan natin kung na nagkakamali, nanakaw niya pa rin. Ay, hindi. Ay, what? Huh? Nakuha ba niya? Hindi kasi kikita eh. Hindi nakuha ni Aether. Pero ang magiging trade ay pupunta si Selena dito, mga lots, nilish na niya, ibig sabihin binawasan na niya, kukunin na lang ni Kyrie. So medyo nakabawi pa dun si Kyrie. May isa pang ano dito. So halos pantay yung yung junglers natin. Pag nakuha ni Kyrie to, check na siya. Ayun, okay, lumamang pala si Kyrie in the end. Buti na lang may ginawa si Sads. Kumbaga yung risk nila dito na ano pa nila na mitigate nila. Ito na yata yung disaster. Ngayon natin ang mga this movement, tol? Parang wolf lang gumalaw. Like a boss. Ganyan na ganyan no, pag-XP, ganyan na ganyan ako. Like a boss, kala mo bot kalaban. Kaya naman pala namatay si Lodi Bits. Walang ka sexy sa katawan eh, no? Kato. Kaya naman pala. Alam na. Lakad matatag. Normalin. Salamat Zero Cool. Thank you. Okay. Onic ID mo na sa... Lala, Michael Paleno. Parang ako pala gumalot ng... Alam mo, yung river flow po, pababa. Bigat niyan, tol, sa pakiramdam. Like a boss, lakad matatag. Ryota, hindi minalaro. May alitan nga ba sa Onic?
The frontliners of Navi is doing work against Keyboy.
Start na IP natin next week. Tapos, second, third, tingnan natin. Dapat medyo kaya pa. Foxy Boy, 30, dito. Hindi lamang talaga sa Navi. May nag-spawn sa gold lane, which means madali makaka-respo. Tapos ano pa yan? Bruno. Ang hirap dito ang talunin. Napok na naman si Lodi Pits. Naman talaga.
Hasn't ballooned just yet. We're gonna take a look at the second objective. What's gonna happen here? Navi already had the advantage.
Konting libog naman, tol. Walang kalibog-libog.
Locked in by the way the dragon of Keyboy. Doing some damage now. Locked in by the way the let's be poked down. You can see BQ.
Minsan guys, kailangan ng libog sa buhay. Tandaan yun. Sa ML Minsan, kailangan ng liwag. Tandaan yan. Sexihan nyo man lang. Sa akin. Ay, sipa, oh. Paano kaya ito naul? Ah! Istuned! Sino naka-istuned dyan? Si Kalea. Okay. Na-chain stand pala. Wala. Magaling pala yung ginawa. Kaya naman pala di nakagalaw si Boss Kai. Istuned siya.
Correct me if I'm wrong, was that a miss? Restream from the god of the jungle?
Hindi siya Miss Retri, Chefin. Na-control. Istuned!
Already had the advantage.
Kasi si Bibo. Sino kaya naka-istuned sa kanya? Wala si Kars lang talaga. It also means hindi ganun ka-perfect yung timing nung sipa. Although good target, talaga ganun. Pero parang eco all kasi yun kapag joy ka. Sabi mo, dashing na ako parang ganun. Parang ganun yung shot call. Para maging effect niya. Ay, kung hindi ka pa dashing, obviously, hindi ka abot dun sa point na sisimyun ka. Ayun. Ganun siya, ganun mangyayari.
Heard the Navi Nation. Maybe you didn't see him, but you heard him for sure.
I mean, I lost my hearing, bro.
I did for
Okay lang,
for a while too. For a while, it was pretty
I-shot call
tough,
niyo
but
na parang,
this
oy,
again
magano
is
ako
a big problem
Uy!
for Onic.
Onic, away team. Onic P8, Onic ID nag-aaway na nga ba? Kaya hindi manalo.
On the red side,
Lala.
just always seem to have a tough time.
Away team.
67% on red side. So, maybe back on blue. See if we have a win on blue. Maybe they're oh, being blue isn't sad? Because that's what they say. That's the saying. Yeah, blue. Exactly. The sky's blue, so oh, okay. So Sky Kings are blue like the sky? Yeah. I thought they were yellow. Sky Kings, Onic?
I don't know.
Sonic,
Evos.
but
Maybe
Sonic,
it's a rebrand.
Sonic is blue. Right. But that's why when I first saw their logo, I was like, why is it yellow? But then apparently Sonic isn't Sonic the Hedgehog. It's kind of like just their thing.
Grabe, 2 years prime din no? Hirap talaga ikip. Hirap talaga sa larangan ng esports.
Malaraga Electronic, that's their name.
Tingnan natin kung anong magic pa ang pwedeng gawin ng ating mga boss ko.
Yeah, is Sonic not the Hedgehog? It's just so what Onic?
Yeah, it's Onic Brothers.
Yeah, the Onic Bros. So, the more you know, man. What you thought
Onic
might not be
Brothers.
what it is. Right?
Wala
This is
makaka-afford
what
kay
they
Kyrie sa
thought-
MPL PH
what
team.
Onic thought was gonna be the solution there.
Yes,
Did
happy
not
sa
work
inyo.
at all in the EXP lane, which begs the question.
In the mid lane.
Oh yeah, exactly. So, especially now, are they gonna have so much more pressure?
Kamusta, Olivic?
on
Sobrang
the
init at
EXP lane
sobrang
because
mahal.
Beck is shy. He's just bringing so much more attention right now.
Okay, just wanna let you know, guys, that
Ang init na ng
chances are
panahon.
0% out of Sicilian.
Ang sakit pa sa bulsa. Ano na lang gagawin?
80% out of 5 games with a Eve. Oh, no. Sicilian, 80%. But
Alright, I will speak in English for you. Let's do this. Okay.
Eve only 40%. So maybe they need to go back to what works with Sans despite the accolades, but despite the reputation
Zushin,
that
first
Sans
pick.
has.
Open Zushin and then Joy.
We'll have to see, man.
Joy's who is open, so you pick the other one. Okay, good, very good.
Jushin makes an appearance. And with the current meta, with how they were
Ah,
playing with all that
Joy
aggression,
Kalea.
Jushin can be great.
In this
but
case.
the counters to the Jushin are still available. The Sicilian, the Yeve, all these long-range clearing tools can make the Sushin's life quite miserable. The Yeve in particular, the slow
Did not
is
pick
also something
the
that
Kalea.
allows the Yeve to keep the Jushin at bay.
Okay lang. That's
This is
okay.
the
That's
first
okay
time
actually.
ever
That's not too
Onic on
bad.
blue side has picked Sushin.
Yeah, I think
as the
Joy
first.
Kalea is
Even
good.
on red side as well. It's usually always Harith, Suyo, or Joy. Those three.
So you pick
Usually
up
they have
Soyu
Tempo,
after
Suyo,
Soyu
Sicilian,
and
Jawhead. They have finally
Jawhead
moved on
usually
from that
to go with
tempo
that.
now has been read out by a lot of different teams.
or Badang for the
Navi will
Joy
be the ones to take out the Joy as they already picked up the
for
Kalea,
flex pick as well.
forcing Onic to respond with a
Soyu
possible
Badang,
Suyo.
I
There you
think.
go. It was completely ignored in game number 1. Something definitely quite new, letting the Suyo go completely. Badang goes and gets picked up. And honestly, this Juicin, it's good, it's not horrible, but we've seen that it's not as dominant
So
as
they
it
will
was before,
pick
right?
their
Juicin
Sicilian
was
maybe.
just an auto win most of the time. Now,
Maybe
there's
Sicilian, I think.
still a way to counter it. Sicilian, Yeve.
Just really isn't as one-sided as it was before, especially because now people have also kind of figured out that with the Tsushin, right?
Or Phovius. Actually, Phovius is good.
You know, you can
Better,
be
much
letting people
better.
up, but when the people, when
Then
your
they will-
opponents aren't
because there's
dying
no heal
and
there
they're
anymore.
getting closer to you,
I mean, like, Hilda will be the perfect combo for this. But obviously because the Fove is open. Yep. So why did they pick the Zushin over the Kalia? Zushin is a very strong hero. Fits in many compositions. And what they can do with the Kalia is to maybe get another tanky peel like Hylos or Gatot, but Hylos is banned. So that's a problem.
Let's see if BQ Shay can actually play
Is the coach, why did you leave DNC? No, I did not leave DNC. They kicked me.
Hylos has been one of the many ways to actually deal with the Phobius.
Yeah, I did not. So, ban Eve, ban Sicilian, I guess.
To rotate faster too.
CC? No?
What else do you ban? Yeah, I think you're better off banning Gatot, actually.
If they're really concerned about
Oh, CC or Gatot for
Vexana
Navi
is
as the
always
bans.
seen time and time again. But recently, I feel like people are trying to counter this hero. More
Thanks,
so by kind of
guys.
playing around it, trying to get more damage and kind of force him down when he's kind of isolated in the backline, instead of trying to find ways to lock him down as that rigid one-dimensional.
Glue.
The
So they're willing to give the
Again, out
CC.
there, another
That's out
HP
the
can
Gatot the
sustain
CC.
that
That's
can
okay.
kind of be a problem for the Phobius.
I think they want Onic to pick up CC. They went up against it
Ah,
just earlier in game
so
number one,
maybe
and
in this
it
case we
wasn't the
just
best.
go
So
Cho
they're
again for Kid
basically
Boy.
challenging Onic to go for the same pick.
And Badangi XP for Loot P.
It's a different hero than Hilda.
But it's still Kalea. It's still the lockdown that could present itself. And I think for Navi,
There's a chance that the Farsa will be
even
banned
if you
instead
go
of the
Purify, we'll have
Sicilian
the
just
damage
because of
back
how
up.
strong
So you
Kalia
need
plus Farsa
vengeance,
will
but
be.
you also need Purify. So basically, don't pick CC.
Kind of threatening away that pick for sure. Not for Onic though.
Coach, why did you leave TNC? No, I did not. They
Yeah,
Re-
or
they
Sicilian,
kicked me
right?
from
As we
the
were
team.
talking about earlier, spammable bad impacts to clear. Aurora actually. So they're more concerned about the zoning. They want to make sure that they have a clear path towards the backline.
interesting.
But I feel like there's still some heroes can still serve the same purpose that the
Interesting.
Aurora does.
Agree with you, especially the Vexana.
You get Ceci.
Yeah, we've been seeing the combos
For
banned
X
out by
Magic
Onic.
once
In game
again.
number one, after seeing the Kalea, they were the ones to ban out the carry. This time they don't think the carry's coming out, so they banned the Aurora. But yeah,
Don't English me, I'm panic.
Game one it was carry, game two was Aurora. The only reason I can think of for those two bans is it does.
It's just a
well with
preference,
the Kalea, right?
because,
it's a Cho Aurora
some-
situation all over again.
You go Valentina.
That'll be enough though. They're gonna need a bit
Oh, I
more
think I'd rather
against
go
Aurora,
Sicilian, but there's a
to
chance
shut
they
down
pick
the Kalea's playmaking potential.
Valen for
Go more
Tigreal so that
burst
they can
damage.
stop
It can
Tigreal.
still be a valid answer,
Because
but
there
no,
could
they
be
go for the
there was a chance for
balanced
Onic to
hero
pick up the
here.
Tigreal. So
I
what
guess
you're
they're
left with
gonna
Moskov
deny
for Onic, so you have late game, I guess.
Yeah, there's no way that
Because
Onic
it's
can
it's
take it themselves,
inevitable.
but
And
it's a good way
then
to kind of take advantage
CC is
of
no
the
longer an option. I think they will just go back to the Gatot like I said earlier. So I'm surprised that they banned that Navi actually banned Blue. There it is, the Gatot.
Only one win for X Magic.
So Bruno or Carry, what do we like better,
Here for Coach Go.
guys?
The last pick for Navi is going to be the gold lane.
Bruno or Carry? Bruno for the Moskov is good.
Or a carry.
Pick up
with
Carry.
a Kalia.
Perfect timing too, is they've just picked up the Gatot Kacha, right? So I mean, we've been talking about the carry. We don't like to see the carry when there's no combo
but-
for the carry. But now that we see a Kalea is right there,
I had a thought where
why the carry was banned in game one. They know what
I
Navi were
thought
setting up for.
the Sicilian will be better in general because of the potential of the of a hard carry marksman for Onic. So what is the actual benefit of the Valentina? Okay versus Suyu. And I think they were prepared for when the Tiger will be picked up. Because there's a chance
Navi
at, if you're looking at the draft of Navi, they already have their
Sky Kings for a reason.
Kalia and the Joy as well as the Phobius. So Phobius and Kalia and the Joy, the three heroes together, they don't like playing against Tigreal, and they did not ban Tigreal. So they thought that, okay, let's pick up Valentina because there could be a potential for the Tigreal pickup for Onic Esports, which they didn't pick up because the Gatot Kacha was not banned. So I thought that the Hylas plus the Gatot will be the ban, right, for Navi. Instead, they chose the Glue as the bans. I think that was probably one of the. Oh, I guess that's where Navi overlooked the draft because now the Gatot is so perfect. Remember, even at the start of the first phase, we already predicted the Gatot Kacha to be the pickup. So, yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. Where is Ryota?
So look towards him to try and get the fight started, especially on the right
Steph
dimension
Curry.
of Navi.
Two master assassins in full lane, so we can expect this.
Where is Ryota? So I think Balasa. Just shuffling. They're just playing everyone. Oh my god, the Kalia heals, dude. Freaking annoying.
What happened there? Level 4 was on Kyrie Aether. Still level 3, but it's won by Navi.
Because of Kalia's healing, bro.
Remember, it's about 180 EHP. EHP, 120 HP plus about 10% of your max HP on that Kalia passive. So Karth was healing everyone in that fight, swinging the tide in favor of Navi, despite the fact that no ultimate was available. Now Onic, they gotta be a bit more careful. They have to take the.
Okay, if Onic wins this, definitely don't give the Kalia next game.
3v3, 4v4, there's a chance that Navi can take full control.
Okay, 4 Unshy, 4 on X Magic. Now it's a level 4 Navi. Can they do it this time? After the mishap in the one game earlier. Oh, Kyrie.
Oh, what a Mobius play. Oh my god. Oh my god. Play.
Shive walking up, Sans, no Purify, Navi winning out the battle once again.
What a play from the Mobius.
This is not what I expected, man. Onic pulled the trigger, but Navi just responds beautifully.
That's BQ Shy on the case, man. The flicker.
Okay, and also the Valentino was picked up in SPS answer to the Zushin. Came from a TLID.
Good disengage, so clean.
Which we saw was actually worked, almost worked. They almost won with that game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Navi Nation, this is Navi. Real Navi that you're watching.
You're just playing it so neat, man. It's just like they know exactly what they require, and this is a replay here by the official tournament smartphone, Samsung Galaxy A36 5G.
Okay.
Look at that knockup, man. And
Level 3 Kalia. I understand why they will go actually.
Well for them.
But the Phobius, man.
Remember,
The Phobius, man.
You're just unkillable, and you do a ton of damage if you're left alone. And that's exactly what happened, man. BQ Shy already on track to have yet another dominating game. And Onic.
Lakad matatag.
A way to just find opportunities, but Navi is winning in the setup game too, rotation-wise.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Ooh.
Audience prediction of
Wow.
oh my goodness. This is not something that you see ever in MPL Indonesia. Navi winning it out 55-45 against Onic.
This is the first time in season 15, I think, that
Yeah, I
Navi
don't
has
know,
won
Lance.
an audience prediction. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way.
16,
but
I think so.
55 to 45 against Onic.
Just goes to show you that game 1 was that convincing.
Oh, wow.
And to go back to the BQ Shy earlier, I don't want to get ahead for myself here, Rashi, but there was like Kirk Dyron level of flicker play, man. Just for that play alone.
I mean, the fact that Onic were also grouping up, not respecting the potential for that engage to come through. That's something they can't do, man. BQ Shy already has such a convincing look in game number 1. I feel like Onic really have to start respecting it. The fact that he is one of the more consistent engage or aggressive tool here.
Sige lang, wag na kayo magpapaalam pa kayo para
You can still respond, but when all of you get caught in the middle of a big
wala namang galaw yan pag
a bit more difficult, but look at this, whoa.
team lamang sa MPL PH. Ngayon, nakikita ko Aurora, tsaka Aurora Onic. Tsaka yun yung liquid din lang. Pero may pagka-dark horse pa yun sa akin yung ano. Nice loot P. Hindi pa rin nakuha. Kalia talaga, Fre. Sa third, ang lakas. Gusto nyo naman, oh. Kill naman tayo. Lakas sa third ng Kalia. English. The Kalia is very strong in turtle fights. Like a Tigreal or Tigreal. But with a heal.
So it's a matter of who actually engages first. On top of that,
So
tried his best to kind of equalize
I think
right there.
now,
He doesn't really do a lot of
if you think about it,
damage in a fight.
Kalia is more of a Minotaur
Shiva can
with
definitely
longer
knock someone
range
down right now, but in a
than
big
it is a
tournament like
Cho,
that, with so many members participating,
as we predicted
maybe the
before,
fight
right?
will
We thought
restart
that it will be
favoring
played like a
Sabero.
Cho where you go for pickups, but
Yeah, with
instead you
Elias
play it like a
Shiva
Minotaur
to burst
where you
down
play
these
box
frontliners.
actually. And that's what Navi is showing us, how to play this Kalia. We play it like a box type strategy.
Suns has purified.
Nice. Very nice. Sans!
Gets the killing spree, walks back up and gets a double.
Sans, humina na nga ba? Hindi. Oh! Wow! Nice play! Oh my god, finally. Finally, we're doing good stuff.
How the turntables.
Now the situation's falling apart for Navi here. They wanted to have that early game control. They wanted to
Yeah,
use
but
the
yeah,
focus,
that's
but due
interesting,
to
and
unfortunate
I think now we can
circumstances,
rethink how we
falling
can
behind,
draft
Lupi is the
around
one
Kalia.
that looks
Like in the
shaky
previous
game
game,
number
they
one, but
played the
game number
Bruno,
two,
which is
with
perfect for the
gameplay here,
Kalia,
he
perfect
wasn't
box
really
type.
all that
In a
known
way,
for. He's been
Carry is
way
also
too
that
vague
kind
with
of
his
hero.
Dom.
So maybe if you play the Kalia with a box type
This mostly has to do with
marksman and mid lane, like the Sicilians, the Farsas, the Vixanas,
he's not having a good time.
Valentina is not much of a box type
He's not farming well either,
hero
right?
unless you
Lupi
play it
actually has
like
more
a
gold than he
Zushin,
does
maybe?
at the current time.
Hi, Meow.
So, and Onic are going to try and push this advantage even more. They have the Zushin. They can be bullying like this.
Aether getting the full stash.
Oh, okay. Lutfi out. Kiboy also probably out.
Sans walking down to SOD so ready. Sans Burson forced to use the Crimson Beacon. And you can see the firepower of Navi when Shiva gets the necessary setup.
Hi.
This might be a eureka moment for Navi. This is the formula. Get the guy without the purify. The Badang is there for you to burst, and you have a carry. And it
Yo.
Also consider the Onic were able to get the turtle, but again, at what cost? They were sacrificing members one by one, funneling them right into Shiva's DPS. With that fight, he's actually secured that
I'm excited about the Kimi revamp. I think it's good. I think the glue rework though, that's way stronger.
Control over the map back for now. The goal lead still is in the hands of Onic, but they gotta be careful on how they
Because
wanna
you're no
engage.
longer
They
also
had a
not that much
two
scared about the
pretty hard
farmers,
fights earlier.
honestly.
They gotta stick to it, man.
Play for Shiva, man.
Anong lahi? Tilapia.
Succeeded the
Ano lang to eh,
here, also the
puspin?
bottom turret, Savero. Does he wanna
Pusakal?
go for more? The answer is going to be
Ano lang namin, rescue
goes
cut.
for it.
Yeah, he was trying to be careful. Just
Laki na
increase
ni
someone's
Mio, no?
bleeding to try and punish him right there. So
Okay.
far, yeah, Onic has a chance to use that.
Nauuban na si
pressure to
Kyrie.
equalize when it comes to control. Navi though, they're getting scarier and scarier because again, there's pure
Hindi ko kamukha si Kyrie nung kabataan ko. Masyadong pogi si Kyrie, guys.
Shiva is up about 1k gold lead just now against Savero. That's hasn't died once. 0-0-5. But
Ay,
4
ni
kills
Mio.
for Shiva. So this bodes well.
Okay, so Navi's playing actually well. Look at this. Nice box. Very nice box setup. Lutfi. Parang hindi yata magaling Lutfi, pero pwede na. Sige. Sabero will save us. Okay. Nabuhay pa siya. Nabuhay pa si Lodi.
That is Onic for you. This is the Onic that we're used to seeing.
Buti na
Only
lang.
one guy left
Tignan
for
natin.
Navi, and the holy
9
shield's
minutes
gonna be
breakdown
popping up
natin.
for
Break it
Onic.
down.
This has been productive time for the Pokebites.
Oh really, Axel? You think so?
What is he saying?
The glue is actually worst moving split the second skill. Oh.
Right now with the marksman trinity
Fairness.
completed, by the way. He's gonna be outputting way too much DPS
That's
for Navi to
interesting.
stand in front of
Because
him.
I think
But it was
the
unfortunate.
fact
They
that
had
you're
the opportunity
guaranteed
win as well,
to
and
dash
Onic finally
with the
adjusted.
second skill,
One
I
too
think
many
that's
times they
also
funneling one
it's a bonus for me.
Whoa.
Brave. Nah, that's not brave. That's reckless. I'm sorry to say this.
Oh, it's a high level. It's too high
Line for
level.
sure right there.
He will make
Navi,
that play 10 out of
again,
10
they wanna
times.
have that controlled fight, and they're allowing
He has the
they're
retribution.
allowing Lutfi
He has
to
3
find
levels
those
ahead.
and
You will do
Sabero
that play.
tucked them on
Anyone
his
should
man's
do that
lost
play.
He's doing a great job doing extra damage onto Shiva with the Spear of Destruction, but also following it up.
Magiging
ensuring
meta
that
ba
that
revamp, Kimi? Para sa
marksman
akin, yes.
duel in damage output is won by the Moskov time and time again. Now with the Lord in the picture, it's gonna be too many
May support
pressures
ka
for
ng
Navi to do
Kalia,
it reliably,
ganun.
right? Onic can kind of force the issue and kind of force
May
them to react
pang-peel
to
ka,
too many
Gatot,
things at the same
Kalia.
time.
Not the
Or
crucial
Hylas
play
plus
for Navi, but
Kalea.
here they
Damn!
come. The Porcupines is striking.
Lord in the mid lane with a big charge
Then
down.
ube type kayo.
Trying to deal with
Pwede yun.
the wave up top. Magic defense already going to be propped in as Aether. Is able to walk
O
back
kaya
still.
poke type,
Tackles
Florin
down on
Kimi.
the
May
Suyo.
Pobius ka.
Up
Pwede rin
against the
yun.
Suyo. Lord cleared the
Ban mo
mid lane
lang
with the
ano,
wave.
Joy
The
ha. Ban mo
bottom
lang
lane,
Haya.
holy defense
Eh,
not ready. Was already propped earlier by Onic.
nilagnat.
We'll deal with the waves here. And Onic will just hover.
What was only 2k gold lead after Navi won the fight earlier, now ballooned to a 6.8, possibly more after this. This is really bad for Navi right now overall. And now they have a Moskov, they have
Pero check ko yung,
long
I'll go
plays
check
here.
the values for
Aether
the
once
Kimi
again,
because
come on, man.
revamping the hero is one thing, but we have to really check the damage values if it's actually if it actually makes sense.
In the farm department, he had a holy crystal and it looked good, but that's only his second item.
The biggest problem of like Kimi and Chang'e why they can't go back to the meta is because of the Radiant armor. It's a really big problem to face.
Political for Aether right now, and you normally see even at least in 1v1s, Joy is gonna be having a better time against a Suyo, and now it's a whole different script. 7-1-3 for Kai as
So the
Aether
problem with Kagura is that
tried
it
his
does
luck
not
once
have
again
the
in
wave
IRB.
clear, the reliable
getting
wave
that
clear
one.
because
Here's a big question,
your
man.
killing
Is it Kiko?
combo
Navi seems to be going for that
will be
whole angle,
spent
but they have a Valentina. They have a
when you
Phobius.
don't have
Later on, maybe Aether can scale up really
because you
well
use it
with the
for
items
wave
on the
clear.
Joy,
That's
but
why.
really, they're only relying on Shiva being able to
Magla-live
melt
ba ako sa
someone down
playoffs?
and
I'll
stay
see
alive.
if
That's the big problem here. He can melt someone down, but can he stay alive after?
Whoa, Aether
if we're still
jumping in.
playing.
Oh, forcing out this track coming out.
Nice
Aether
one. Loot P!
taken out. No
Ganda!
engagement.
Ganda
Beacon
ng
shot
isolation.
Sans walks with the Crimson Beacon.
That's
Needs
so good,
one
Loot P.
more
Okay.
Crimson Flare.
Bye-bye.
Falls as
Sans,
well, put down
Sushin.
by
First pick
Kyrie.
Sushin. Let's
I don't know if that was a
go.
read, or he's just trying to give his life to Onic. Seriously, it's 3 times by now. What? Why?
He's just not respecting it. And again, it might be desperation. It might be overestimation of his mobility. But Onic, they've seen it too many times. They're already prepared to punish it almost immediately here. Now without two members, Onic are going to find a window to try and take out this turret.
Free Lord, Kyrie soloing the Lord.
Salamat,
And I agree
Zinectix,
with you, Jeff.
aka
That
Ed
was an
Mistrillo.
odd initiation.
Nahulaan mo pa pala yun. Grabe ka naman.
Alright.
0-5-8.
Nice one, lakad matatag. Loot P matatag.
Are you initiating with a
Si
Joy?
Loot
Is
Ping
that the plan
matatag.
here?
Seems like he was trying to. Right now, Saveras has full items, by the way. Malefic Gun and Wind of Nature. Let's see if Navi can defend.
Very difficult to defend right now. The piercing damage over to Shiva.
Oh. Aether, bye-bye. 0-6.
Even with the help
Okay.
of Mars, it is not enough. An equalizer from Onic.
3 games, 3 games.
Still there.
Still, there we have a lot more laner with the tenacity and the firmness. Gonna mean as a full-on frontline, Lutpi is the one with the Inspire. So look towards him to try and get the fight started, especially on the
Assassins on the gold lane. So
Let's see how
we
this...
can
Let's break it
expect
down.
This two players to be very aggressive.
Okay, Kyrie gets it. They both get knocked up. Revitalize popped.
Before the Aether was already CC. Shiva walking up as well. Revitalize is coming out as well. Already CC. Shiva walking up as well. Revitalize
Yeah.
coming out as well. The Keyboy. Shiva walking up as well. Revitalize coming out as well. The Keyboy will be turned down
Okay.
by Shiva. Kyrie taking low.
Yeah, it's just
So Aether
Kyrie.
was already CC.
Focusing
Shiva
Kyrie.
walking up as well. Revitalize
What
coming
is
out
that
as well.
burst?
The Keyboy will be turned
Ah,
walking up as well. Revitalize coming out
kasting
as
ng
well.
damage ng Kalia palo.
Will be turned down by
Bam!
Kyrie taking low.
Yeah.
Turn it down by Shiva. Kyrie taking low. On top one and execution. This is
Look at the
not
first third.
more
So yes,
available.
Kalia is the MVP of that fight for sure.
that fight. This Onic, they gotta be a bit twice the small control.
Okay, let's go. Let's break it down. The Kalea punches, bro. Ah. Ah. So this is a compounding effect of the first invade from Onic that we did not notice before. So let's go back first. Wait. So because Ether did not get the lizard, so that's super crucial. So it's level 3. And he gets taken at first. Yep, he's the first blood. Oh, no, he's not. But he did not get to level 4. Now, that's a huge part for the Joy. So when he respawns, he will only get this double green or slash the crammer. And now, he's still level 3. Wants to get to level 4. And what's gonna happen is that it's either Kiboy or Lutpi who will get it. Reluctant to use any skill because you know that there is a potential Lord fight and Bikusha is ready. X Magic does not have the mana for some reason. I think after the fight he did not go back to base, so that's a no-no, guys. We should be turtle ready. And then Keyboy gets it, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Keyboy is the one to get it. See? Yep, Keyboy gets it. Haha. So Ether, no chance anymore. But Ether gets level 4 and then Lutpi, Bikushai lands the beautiful ult. Look at that. And then Kars is alive. And was disaster for Onic. So it's very good. Wala si Hans. Now let's take the first third fight. So Ether is almost 7. Gets punched. Kyrie's too far, so there's really no way for him to get the third. I get it. But it ended up good for Kyrie. Dude, look at this Bikushai and Cars. They drop Suns, right? It's like they stopped attacking Suns. Just focus on Kyrie the moment they saw Kyrie. But Savero, good thing he lands a great spear. Then goes in for the fight. Did not mind Sive because he does not care. They eventually win. Despite the demonic force. Wow, because they just have overwhelming damage. It's 4v1. 4 people attacking 1. Okay. And then the underrated invasion from Mr. Kyrie up there. Because Ether died once again.
Cars didn't go for that one.
Wrong ult to copy, I think, for X Magic. And then Sive for some reason gets lifted.
Didn't go for
Yeah.
that.
Ah.
I think that's what happened.
Look at how deep
The damage
this guy
fell
is.
short for CV and
Look
the
at
Rangers
how
route.
deep that guy is.
Cars.
Gets cancelled. Wait.
The Rangers route. The damage
Dash niya.
fell short
So dash number 1.
for CV and
Oh, it does
Rangers
not have a
route.
dash. Does not have a phantom step and he went here.
Cars.
Lutpi spots him. Sive panics, goes for the longest way around. Gets in range of Suns immediately. That's why he gets lifted. Goes for the dash, But because Sans knew that he's gonna dash, he knew where to put the lantern. Gets lifted. Goodbye. Super crucial. And then good fist crack from Lutpi. Where them Lutpi haters at? Just kidding. Then Sans goes for the X Magic. Again, wrong. Ultimate to copy. Did not do anything. Beautiful move by Phoebus.
He's not farming well either, by the way.
Tinipid flick. Yep.
Push
He didn't think Sans can think. He doubted or underestimated Sans' ability to think.
Keyboard will fall as well. Sans walking down the SOD so ready. Sans burst it.
So that when it comes to consider
Okay, so this is the game-winning fight, I think, for me. Or game-sealing fight. Lutpi. Nice dodge, actually. And then Kiboy gets lifted. We're okay with that, obviously. Bikushai doing his best. So good box, actually, set up from Navi. Kiboy eliminated immediately, but Lutpi catches 5. Or, I don't know, maybe 4. Look at that. And catches CV most importantly. Gets hit by the SOD. Taken out. Dealt the most damage. So Sans actually locked most of them down. And then Kyrie obviously with the slices. AoE damage. Beautiful ML. Lutpi making the plays, guys. Bahala ka tatatag yan.
Or Ether, is that how it is? I think it'll be easier because again, the way
I wanna listen to the casters when they're slowed down.
as we come back how Beta 2 Alpha. Man, I was waiting for like when this
Para silang lasing. They sound like drunk people.
XBTR by the way.
XBT,
I know, right?
by the way.
So
see that's a statement that's getting like more and more common as the seasons go by. Is that concerning for you? Because eventually, right, every single team comes up ex-Bigatron, by the way.
not really. That just means we have an eye for talent. So we can't keep them.
Bigatron Academy.
Bigatron Academy. And in!
He was moving in the front, and he was the one scouting as well.
There you go.
And that might be because of the limited mobility, right? For Navi, if they send BQ Shy to the front there, he's gonna get caught, right? He has no way to escape, so they're forced to use the Joy as a scouting tool. The Kalia, you know, kind of one-sided. Once you kind of use some abilities, you're stuck there. So they're using Joy as the mobility tool as well. It's just not ideal. So the game plan in the beginning as well is already a bit sketchy.
Yeah, it's a tough one for Navi. But yeah, that's what happened in game number 2. Let's see if it's gonna pan out, or like Onic can actually get it done in game number 3, or Navi can finally get the first W of the season, because they're waiting, man. Navi Nation is waiting. Alright, we got something they want to show you with our host, Bude Clara Mozart. It's your time.
BCM.
Navi, 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 dan Budi bersama dengan Navi Nation.
Navi Nation.
Membuka minggu yang keempat, Navi Nation makin rame, makin heboh ya. Di sini Budi bersama dengan Mas Ji. Halo Mas Ji.
Halo Bude.
Gimana nih semangat dari Navi Nation untuk menyingsing minggu baru, awal baru mungkin untuk Navi?
gimana ya, perasaannya seneng lah akhirnya kita ketemu lagi.
Breakdown ng player
setelah
performance sa
libur,
meron kaming ginagawa.
Idul Fitri.
3 minggu berpisah. Lalu harapan baru
Pero
pasti
yung
datang
consistent
dong.
kasi hindi
Apakah
laging
ini
available eh.
Secerca harapan yang kalian bawa nih, yang baru nih, melambangkan adanya cahaya baru untuk Navi nih.
Panoorin mo yung 8G explanation.
Ya, kuning itu
3
mungkin
episode yun.
sesuai
May mga
ini
breakdown
aja sih.
doon. Panoorin mo rin yung
Tagline-nya, Born to Win.
The
Born to
Boys
Win. Ini,
podcast namin.
tapi
4
belum
kami doon.
win match
Ayan,
nih,
pwede rin yan.
Baru win game.
I don't.
Gimana
I don't
ya?
speak bahasa Inggris.
Bagaimana nih pandangannya?
Onic should ban Kalia. I agree.
Semoga sih nanti ini mungkin match ini mungkin rezeki kita kali ya bisa menang. Semoga.
Semoga. Ini lagi kalem banget ya kayak Mas Ji ya. Mode kalem, kenapa Mas Ji mode kalem nih? Biasa kayaknya season-season lalu heboh.
Mode rendah hati aja.
Rendah hati karena apa nih Mas Ji?
Karena belum menang kali ya.
Karena posisi dan belum menang ya, nggak apa-apa. Mungkin nanti semangat Mas Ji juga akan muncul bersamaan dengan kemenangan. Berharap ini bakal menang, tapi ada pergerakan, ada satu player baru yang hadir. Apa nih respon yang ngeliat tadi? Ada
Nag-demote ba si Light sa
yang
MDL? Sinabi ba? Nag-demote ba siya?
Awalnya kaget sih, tiba-tiba Becky itu naik ya ke MPL.
Wait.
Kayak itu keputusan yang tepat mungkin
Legit?
untuk menaikkan seorang Becky ke MPL ya. Dilihat dari performa di game pertama itu cukup bagus. Mendapat
Legit?
MVP.
Kalau Kars pindah ini role-nya?
Itu juga baru tahu juga sih, tiba-tiba kan pindah role.
Kaget semua dong.
Iya.
Tapi kita mau ngagetin nih ya. Kalau di sini Navi Nation udah rame-rame, udah bawa lampu, udah seru-seruan. Kasih sesuatu yang spesial dong. Pantun.
Ada nih pantun.
Coba.
Ada.
Bareng-bareng cakep ya kita ya.
Ada benang di rumah Kiki.
Cakep.
Yakin menang karena ada Prince Becky.
Dan inilah dia keseruan dari Navi Nation.
Prince
Gimana halnya
Becky?
dengan Sonic dan
Okay na.
Eterna? Mungkin ada pantun di sana?
Nag-demote ba siya? Sinabi?
Thank you Bude, di sini Eterna bersama para Sonic dan kita nggak mau kalah ya. Kita nggak mau kalah, kita juga mau pantun nih. Mau duluan?
Oke.
Ya.
Mana nih? Udah belum nih? Kita
Udah
Oke.
siap nih.
Kepala pening, obat solusinya.
Cakep.
Warna boleh sama-sama kuning, tapi menang kita yang punya.
Oke. Oh itu rhyme ya?
Kan dong.
Oh rhyme ya? Berarti aku yang agak lola dikit ya. Nah, keren. Nah, kan tadi Budi udah sempat nanya-nanya nih ke para Navi Nation. Nah, kita juga penasaran, menurut kamu
Apa?
gimana nih
Hai.
Onic? Satu-satu yang pertama
Hai.
lumayan one-sided untuk Navi, tapi Onic bisa balikin lagi. Kira-kira mereka bisa menang gak nih series
Stream
ini?
ka din?
Harusnya sih bisa menang ya. Soalnya kan
Stream ka din?
ada Lutfi juga nih. Sama-sama nih experience-nya baru main juga kan.
Ya.
Sebagai adu lah maksudnya.
Wala pang post eh.
Kekuatannya.
Tsaka kung
Ada
mod,
kekuatan ya.
ganito, pag madedemote,
Onic
Harus
ini.
bisa.
kailangan
bisa,
nilang
oke,
i-announce
aku
yun.
suka.
Like
Nah,
required.
kalau misalkan
Merong
kita
araw
bisa,
sa isang linggo na
tiba-tiba
demote.
Ari udah nggak solo
promote.
coach lagi nih. Tiba-tiba kedatangan
So,
sosok baru bernama
mahirap
Grit.
na yan,
Menurut
mahirap.
kamu gimana nih permainan dari Grit di coach
Mahirap
pertama?
i-assume yan, guys.
Semoga Coach Grit nih bisa bawa Onic naik ke klasemen atas. Soalnya kan dia mirip karakter dari film Up, Russell kan. Up tuh, kita harus naik juga tuh. Nah itu dia.
Iya mirip ya.
Mirip.
Bukan aku yang ngomong ya Grit ya dia ya. Bukan
Mirip,
internal.
mirip.
Bukan internal. Oke mungkin ada 1-2 kata. Mungkin untuk
Kailangan
para
i-announce yan, di
Onic
pwedeng
yang lagi
basta-basta
berjuang
lang
sekarang
na.
Untuk memenangkan match ini.
Nila gawin.
Semangat terus.
So,
Apapun
relax
yang
lang.
terjadi, Sonic tetap ada buat kalian.
Oh. Itu banget. Gemas. Kita mau chant. Kita mau semangatin Onic.
Boleh?
Gimana? Chant yang mana nih?
Let's go Onic, let's go.
Let's go, Onic.
Let's go.
Meow.
Let's go Onic, let's go. Let's go Onic, let's go.
Yan.
Oke, itu dia ladies and gentlemen dari para Sonic. Jadi semangat untuk Sonic untuk match berikutnya. Jadi kita akan langsung lempar ke para
Untuk
casters.
match.
Casters, silakan.
Silakan. Underperform siya. Pero to, ano kung legit kung madedemote siya, i-announce yun, meron deadline yun. However, pwede namang hindi na nila palaroin. Kung may inakyat sila, ibig sabihin pwedeng yun yung palaroin nila, tapos parang nasa MPL pa rin si Light.
Audi
Pwede
is
rin yung
always been
mangyari.
Odyssey
So,
after all.
That's
there's
the
a chance.
worst one I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, what's not worse though?
Relax,
What's
bro.
the best
So,
one though?
should we update our
Is-
predictions?
Super Ken or Irad nasa
no,
Geek Fam.
I-
Angas nun.
I think it's still gonna be Onic.
Okay.
To be honest.
Ano
I thought we
nangyari?
were gonna use this again, but you just said on.
Angas nun kung Super Ken nasa
Sorry for
nakakibaloy.
getting the kill.
Angas yo.
The mood. I am not gonna have a good day now.
It was a good day.
I have a solution for you.
What? Oh, well,
It's good day.
Ako lang ba nag-cringe sa ano? Mga ganitong.
Fantastic.
Uy, ako talaga ng
mochaccino.
oversell.
Your day will be fantastic. Fantastic.
Podcaster ako,
Right,
yung pinakayo.
UFC fight, so we can do a little bit of fantastic.
Kamukha
As you know,
nila.
by the way, even though I don't watch UFC, but this is what I drink every day. Good day, RTD coffee is ready to drink 3-in-1 bottled coffee with a variety of delicious flavors. My favorite is
Meow!
Okay, you know what? I'm a cookie guy. I'm a cookie person, right? We've been talking about this, but this is good. Yeah, fantastic mocha. Wow. Here, one for you too.
sure. I'm not gonna choke this time. Don't worry.
Dude, it's actually pretty good. So maybe I might be converting over to fantastic mochaccino. You guys can find what kind of person you are by tasting any one of these. Again, he's an avocado person. That's avocado. We just say it in a fun way. You can be fantastic, or you could be cookie person. You can be a cookie person. There's, I forgot the other one.
It's dripping, bro.
I'm quick.
Shevin, did you just chug?
Hey,
Good day?
it's called
You're
fantastic
gonna have a
for
good
reason.
week now. That's a little bit too
Yeah.
much, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready for the.
I'm taking my time, dude. You just went
Yeah.
for it.
How are you gonna have space in your belly for sucro?
Oh, you're right. You know what? I still have it. Actually.
That's a bad decision right there,
No.
man. Because you need to have a little bit of space to snack with sucro. Gamers, the good gamers snack with sucro.
I love sucro.
Which one?
MPL
The
ID.
original one, without the flavors and stuff, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
20% laro,
Me,
80%
I like
kwentuhan.
Kribo one because it's
Yeah, I was
fun.
about to say.
What even is Kribo? I think it will be what a lot of people say and ask, right? It's like, what kind of flavor is Kribo?
What
I don't
it
know.
is?
It's a bit
Hindi siya
avant-garde.
Try it.
Huh?
It's a bit avant-garde for sure.
You just have to try it. That's why. You just gotta go
Interesting
and
term to
gotcha
use.
it, brother.
Yeah.
You can't describe it.
You can describe it.
You can't.
Oh, it's like multiple flavors at once.
It's like a mystery flavor.
What's mystery is who's gonna win game number 3.
Okay, that is.
You know what? You know what? We're gonna just because you guys haven't said what's your updated prediction for game number 3.
Okay.
We're gonna put up in a count of 3.
Okay.
Put one of these. 3,
In
Two.
understatement.
1.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay.
Kevin,
Okay.
get with the program, dude.
Remember what I said in the beginning. Navi.
Teka.
Will go. Where's the?
Sapu. 1.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay.
Kevin, get with the program, dude.
Okay, meron. Ini-screenshot ko lang
Navi will go
para
out
meron
with
tayong
the-
resibo para sa akin
Sapu.
mga
No, we'll
co-caster
go
friends.
right here, and then Onic will say
No.
no. Oh, I didn't. No, we're back to Adi. All right, Adi. He's laughing. He's having a blast. We'll see. Maybe maybe the camera swapped off cam for us because they wanted Navi to show us what they got.
Oh.
Wait.
Show you what you
Paul.
got.
That's Washer Paul, baby. Oh, what?
Ha?
Wait
Well,
a minute.
It's not like
We were hyping him up in game number 1.
XBTR, by the way, Washer Paul. If there's a man you want to give Lucas to, I think it should be Washer Paul. I'm just trying
Why?
to...
Because Paul and Lucas are buddies?
What?
Substitution.
Lucas?
Is it just because Paul, Lucas, Western sounding names?
well,
No?
are you
No.
American?
Got you. What?
Are you American?
No.
Arashi, that's 0 out of 2 on the puns, man. Oddity and then
That's not a pun.
on the, on
Oh,
the jokes.
Yeah, it's like a southern name.
A southern name.
What?
Well, you
I
said
don't
southern
think
names,
Lucas
right?
is a southern name. No, you just said American.
What you said earlier?
That's 0.
Western. I said
Oh,
Western.
Oh, see,
Oh, okay.
hey, Sheffin,
I'm
what do you
like-
think about this? I
About
mean,
what?
technically,
Lingikat.
he's more Chinese than
Lingikat.
Western. It's Washer Paul. That's I am Paul in Mandarin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
yes.
Washer is I am
Yes.
and Paul. So Washer Mirko, Nisha Sheffin.
Nice chefin.
Huh?
Huh?
It's nice chefin. It's
No.
not niche.
What?
Wait, he's trying to like. That's 0 out of 1. I'll just.
I don't even understand it. What's going on?
Yeah, that's pretty
Uh.
stupid, you know. But
Oh, they're
what's,
back on second pick.
yeah, this is. Okay, I cannot bridge.
Baloyski, nasa Onic na.
They don't have to say. Don't have a say on which pick they are gonna be. So
Ang gusto
Onic,
mangyari?
they are by statistics on the back foot.
So, by statistics, me and Arashi are correct.
You know what? I'm gonna update to Navi.
Oh, you can't do that.
Hey, I forgot.
You knew.
I forgot.
You knew. Now
Yeah,
you were gonna
okay,
go blue side.
Okay.
But I didn't know Washer Paul was gonna be playing. I thought it was gonna be Aether again.
So you're gonna update? We're all update?
No updates. I'm sticking to my first prediction, 2-0 Onic.
You gotta stick to your guns, Kevin.
Okay, 2 Onic.
You can't keep morphing like that. You end up being a Power Ranger.
Ano na?
That's
That
at
one's
least
better.
4.
That's like now
At
you're
least
sitting
4.
at
Ngi.
0.5 out of 3.
Kiss-kiss ng
Alright,
kiss-kiss.
I'll take it.
See, as LaFell says, you gotta go with a lot of zeros before you hit the banger.
Ooh.
And maybe that's what Navi are doing right now.
Alright.
They have a lot of zeros in their win totals. Now look at the bans here. Coach Ari definitely respected the Hilda potential from BQ Shy. And Coach Do still sticking to his guns with the Harith and Luoyi. Permaban so
Ano na
far
naman
in this
binagsak mo?
series.
Hey, you do get concerned about
No.
how it's gonna go, though. We'll
What
have to
did
wait
you
and see,
drop?
man.
Was that a fun too?
There was absolutely a pun. But the Hilda.
Baka muna, Mia. Dadrop muna kami.
Alright, so that won't be allowed. I think the Hilda really left a big impression here. But now they
Si
themselves
Green.
betting with the Phobius. What's the idea here? Now Granger's open, Suyo's open.
Okay. First pick, Kalia pa rin.
Now that this banned out, so Navi might be looking at a Granger first pick here if it's not banned out by... Oh wait, they have to ban Mathilda Onic. Oh, they're gonna have to leave a big hero up for grabs here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, nga pala nagmamatilda sila pag worshipful. Backstype, Kalia, tapos ano,
But it is she.
Mati, Aragoy.
It's not Kelra.
I mean, that's true. It's not,
Kulit
it's
ni
not
Mi.
Kelra.
But I mean, that you can say that about a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, Onic don't have Kelra.
Kalia pa rin
That's
nata
Avero
first
or
pick.
BH.
Ah, may
exactly.
Zushin? Nakawin nila?
Indonesia have Kelra, technically speaking.
Zushin or Kalia, honestly, for me.
Wow, this has to be Mathilda, and then they channel through Lucas as they force
No,
Onic
this
to go
is-
Suyo, right? I mean,
This
they're able to go alpha again if
is
they want.
Kalia or
And
Zushin.
Worship Paul this time with the help of a Mathilda.
I'd
Wait, he
guess
already had a
Zushin
Mathilda
first,
last time
kasi
too,
walang Joy.
but it was Hanafi. It wasn't
So,
Mathilda.
super free. Okay.
Hey, wait, that's not Mathilda.
Suyo Granger tayo dito,
Wait a
or...
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Already the plans were laid out. Already in shambles.
Suyo Granger
Will
ba
Onic
tayo
get the
may
Mathilda,
Kalia?
along with a great combo here.
To pick up Suyo Granger
Mathilda
even
Suyo, I
against
mean, it's a
Kalia.
good time against the Sushin.
Okay, maybe not Mathilda Suyo though.
Suyo. Ah, okay. Granger, still Granger Suyo.
That's like the best
So this is Kalia Haya? Kalia Hayabusa, I
But
guess,
But
for
remember,
Navi.
It's not Kelra. That ain't Kelra
I
right
think.
there. That's Avero.
Alright,
Oh, they
yeah.
still go for... Alright, so they have no plans to go for Lucas or Mathilda. Alright.
Interesting.
They're better on the Hayabusa,
Scared. Ay,
but game one,
I'll explain
Hayabusa
later
was not
bakit
Worship
ako
Paul,
natatakot
it was
dito,
Aether.
pero may
Yeah.
chance.
We'll have to
I
see
think you
it.
still
By
go
the way, the
Badang
comparison,
or...
definitely interesting.
I believe Hayabusa is also Worship Paul's signature.
Gatot
if I'm not
Badang,
mistaken,
Gatot
right? You can correct me on that.
Or
in
Badang.
MDL.
What are you more
He did
willing
have,
to
like, the highest
do?
kills in MDL, so
Kasi
Assassins
one of
is
them will be
usually what we
banned.
see
I
him
think you
on.
go
So the fact
Badang
that
better.
Onic respected the Joy is
Just because
crazy,
there
yo.
is...
Onic, last pick here in the first phase, but Dang again
Okay.
sticking to
That's because
that
there's a
finisher.
Hayabusa and a Kalia. The business because it's Curse Kalia.
Let's wait and see. I mean, for Navi,
Thanks,
technically they can
thanks.
still go for Mathilda if they want the Kalea to go EXP, but looking at the composition, it's not looking all too solid for Mathilda to show up. So
Fandom
I really
War.
think
It's
it will
cool.
warm up this game.
And
But we'll
then
see.
you
Only the two
ban
more bans to go here. They might really wanna
Moskov
try and
Bruno. You ban Moskov
ban
and Bruno.
out
So
the
that
ball
you'll
laner,
force
right?
Navi
Defend the
to
Ibito, try and narrow down
pick
the
up
matchups for Granger.
late
And with
game
the Moskov as well, they're concerned about the
or an early game
Moskov
hero,
lack
sorry.
of plays. For Navi, most
So you
likely
ban
on
your
Gateway,
scaling
it
heroes,
should
like
be
you
that
ban
you just go
Moskov.
Whoa.
the mid laners for
Wait.
the Chushin matchups.
Did they
but
ban Gatot?
Navi
Why did they
Gacha,
ban Gatot?
what?
Why did they ban Gatot? Why did
What
they...
is right? I thought they were
Why
gonna
did they
just
ban
secure the
Gatot?
gold lane matchup as you said, Arashi.
It's not it. Even for Navi,
Why did
Jawhead
they ban
right now.
Gatot?
They want to avoid Onic getting the Jawhead Suyo
Well,
combo. Especially with
okay.
Granger, that's a lot of damage, my
This
guy.
makes
And they don't wanna
Edith
allow
and
Onic
Hylos
to
very
get
important.
Cryo. Which side is
Arguably,
carrying right now? I can't
Edith
hear
is
anything.
good for Navi.
That also hears the scream as well.
Arashi, I'm
So
trying
there's
my
the
best
eye
to
loss. I
understand
think
what
they
you're
will
saying right now. I'm very sorry.
fourth pick
What? I
Edith.
can't hear you
Now
over
if you're
the
Adi.
crowd. The Navi Nation are going crazy, but last time they did this, it was a win for Navi. It was game 1. Maybe they need this morale support from the crowd. Hylos banned out too by Onic.
They just do not care at all about the Irithel. This is very, very surprising. Do they just trust Safero that
So
much?
they will last pick the San Zero. Hopefully it's not the
Do they have a
Selena.
catch for Irithel if it actually gonna be picked?
Thank you, thank you, Ednistrillo.
Real hard counter technically, right? It's only like matchups that are kind of like better
May
even
mga
out.
Indonesian
There's
kasi
something on
nanonood,
shutdown
kaya mo
that
English
Iris
tayo.
are
Sorry.
completely- So,
Malakas naman kayo
say,
mintindi, naiintindihan.
for the
Malakas
fairness,
naman kayo.
that's the second time it's banned.
So
First
this
time
will
was
be a
banned
glue.
number 1. Seems like they just wanna try and
Glue
get their
carry
hands on
for
Sarge,
Navi, last
right?
2 picks.
He was forcing the Selena and
Then
game number
Cecilion,
1.
I guess,
No
for
well, but it's gonna be Cecilion now
yeah.
for game number 3.
for the potentially the glue, the glue potential as well as the maybe the possible Bruno pickup, maybe, or Irithel. Because of the fact that Adi chose for Sicilian, I think Irithel just makes a lot of sense, and then you pick it up with either a Cho or a glue. Oh no, not a Cho, not a Cho. A glue or actually the Cho's pretty good, huh?
Against a Zushin, it's a good matchup, yeah. Cho.
Well, see, the Cho
Okay.
utility, but
Makes sense.
I didn't think it was gonna work. The Cho, I feel like it's a bit too squishy still.
Do we want to
It's
go
a looser,
Tigreal
but it can't take damage.
or we
But
take
immediately
the
Navi pick it
glue?
up.
Wait a minute, who's gonna be playing Cho?
What?
Who's gonna be playing Cho?
That should be
Glue
Cars,
or
it should be a
Mojo
Kalea
glue
XP.
or
I believe so too.
Oh, unless BQ Shy comes out and shocks Onic.
I
with this
actually-
pick. Oh,
Ah.
that's a glue.
so
for
Badang
Onic.
pause 5.
I actually think it's gonna be okay. Bikusha is gonna be on the Kalea. I thought Cars, he might want to play it a bit safely because this is a high skill ceiling hero, as you mentioned earlier.
So why is glue good?
Now it's a challenge for both of these teams to secure this game.
It's
Game number
because
3.
of
Who's
the
gonna rush
marksman choices that we have from
It's
both
somewhat
teams.
even, but considering that
Glue is a
Navi have
hero
more
that
aggressive tools,
is
and they've shown them to be able to use those tools,
decent
I'm
versus
gonna
the
give it
Irithel.
to Navi, but very, very
More like
slightly.
in the metagame that we have right now, if you think like
And the
Edith,
lineup
if you think
rating
like
heavily
Badang,
favors Navi as
Hilda,
well, Arashi. So
they are heroes that are generally
countering decks
not
1.5,
good against the
and
Irithel.
lineup rating,
That's why I thought that the Irithel is such a good
the
pick.
difference is 1.1.
And if you pick up the Irithel, it
Barely
means
can hear
that
each other here.
you can avoid the Sicilian. That makes a lot of sense. Like, so that's the synergy why they pick up the Sicilian in their 4th pick.
And Onic, it's game number 3.
Because what generally happens is that you force your opponent to actually pick up the Irithel, and then you're planning to go glue afterwards. That's why I thought either glue or Cho for Navi, where I'm favoring the glue because glue is great against the heroes of Onic, apart from maybe the Sicilian. And then I thought about the Cho just because there was that Badang, so that because the thing is, we've seen from the previous game that the Kalia versus the Badang might not be enough. Like, if you only have the Kalia versus Badang, it might not be enough because of that wall. You only have like one single displacement tool. Whereas if you pick up the Cho, you are constantly bypassing the walls from the Badang. That's why I thought that the Cho will be good. And also, Cho in combination with the Irithel is also pretty good because you have a lot of minus armor. You get that from the passive of from Cho's passive, and then Irithel with the minus armor with the roar. It has good synergy actually because of the burst that can. Look at Savero. Yo, he's not supposed to do that. What? This is his emblem.
Especially when he does not have the flicker. He's
Did they show the emblem already?
Ball smells the blood.
Needs to go and land the quad shadow.
Oh, it's already dead.
Right there, shadow kill. Shiva gets the kill.
That's why you don't do that against the Irithel. You get poked so bad.
For something to trade back. Too close.
Sorry, I'll have to check the emblems. Festival, okay.
here in this game number 3, BQ Shy and also X Magic is barely
Sino
almost
lamang?
hitting level 4 as Cars.
50?
Already being very aggressive here, but Kyrie still has the retry as well.
Okay, so who has got a better draft? I thought Navi will have the better draft if they picked up the glue. Well, I guess I like the Cho anyways. But I think I'd like them to have the glue better. So I think the last pick glue that went in favor of Onic gave them the advantage.
Takes it. BQ Shy, Sun and Blade Surges. Keyboy gets the kill, but that's now 2 kills for Keyboy.
So yeah, Onic, but very slightly, like maybe 55 to 45, favoring Onic actually.
Might be too difficult. Cars wants to try and do something.
Not level 4 just yet there.
Oh man.
From Kai to take away the orange.
Of course, Kyrie gets it.
Split. Now a disengage from Onic, but they take control again.
Because Navi banned the Faramis themselves. That's why I thought, okay, they'll pick up the glue. But they gave Onic a favor anyways. Well, they won't have access to the Faramis anyways because they also already have the Zushin. So no matter what happens, the glue is a go. That's why.
He has a Dreadnought armor, so in the early game at least, he's going to be taking a lot of ability damage, especially with Worship Paul. So he's going to cover his bases that way because Shibe.
That's the benefit of picking up the Badang, by the way. It's a flex pick. That's also true with Kalia. So why do I favor the Badang in this case versus the Kalia? Well, I think that we've seen in the previous game, game number 2, that you need a lot of bypass for the Badang, and then you get pushed back because of the, well, yeah, the fist crack, I think it's called, or fist break. Actually, can't remember, but yeah, that skill coming up from the Badang.
Unproven hero for Cars. He hasn't played it.
It's a good poke.
I believe so far in this season. Also, so there's gotta be
from MDL, new analyst.
I don't know.
Go ahead with the draft.
Vibe. I feel like he can pull off a good macro play, but I don't know if the micro gonna back it up.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see. I have a bit of faith on Cars, you know, on these mechanical picks. He has been amazing on those mechanical picks in the past in XP. Not the Cho, but, you know, Paquito, Benedetta. So he should be able to pull this off, but it is a new
Bamba
role.
out.
So we'll see. Turtle 2 contested San to the mid lane, getting shot by the heavy crossbow. Chive forced to use the bat piece early.
Right. No heavy crossbow as well, though.
Chive?
Navi are trying to zone out using the Sushin.
What?
Look at this. Whoa.
Okay. That's so weird from X Magic. That's not how you play the Zushin for sure. And now without the Zushin, there's no chance for Navi to contest this. Really. So weird from the Zushin.
Didn't realize that Kyrie was there, and now they're gonna rotate towards the top lane. Can they find someone here, Cars? This is gonna mirror the movement of Keyboy. Look at this though.
Now you're gonna see how good the glue is.
Flickers out.
Yeah, Navi there
Pure
initially
tank.
were the ones trying to pressure Onic, but then they kind of took too long, so Shibe has to rotate back to the top side, and then Savero is the one who was present in that fight, so not
I
ideal
think this
at
was
all.
popularized
Look at this,
by, I can't remember who actually first did it.
There you go.
But yes, it works. Like Louis Brave Smite, Zushin Brave Smite.
I don't think he even ulted,
First
right?
stay, you wanna stay in front and then bait out your opponents.
Washapal still able to secure his own camp.
You have so much crowd control too.
Falling behind of Kai.
Spell damage. That's really just for you to stay in front. Look at that. Look at how tanky could be and how much sustain there could be. But yeah, Bikusha is the exchange. Savero with the solo kill though.
What just happened? 2 kills on 2 places, and now Onic is running through Navi. If they want to take the mid lane, they can't do it. Cars backs out.
Oh man, it's looking so tough for Navi right now. They're losing on all these aspects here, the damage output, the wave control, and even the rotations there. Man, the fact that Shive got caught lacking there, probably wasn't expecting to run into Savero, running into the bullets of the Rhapsody. That's not how he wants the fight to go. And X Magic isn't really able to use this Shushin to any real effective measure. Everyone from the side of Onic has been able to dodge away from it, and because of the range and the engage potentials, actually X Magic is the one kind of zone away in these fights. You can see him taking damage and unable to dish anything back.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a lack
Third
of frontliners
fight.
from Navi. Is this gonna be
Pause
another
5. I think ito Kalea
game
actually.
where
Nalalakasan ako dyan. Pero the best, like, number 1 combo is the Jawhead. Second best is Edith before. Edith using is great. Cars is so out of position. They got the Kalia. Kalia's, yeah. Gets the flicker, another ult, yeah. Nice turn from Onic.
I can relate to Cars. As a Cho user or every one of Cho users out there, it is a tough task to play with a Badang, with the stunts and all. Like, it is just, the micro stunts just makes you, you know, overthink a lot.
And to make things worse again, they have no real long-range skills to kind of poke back or even scout. But Onic have all the tools available, and Lutpi, being the glue, being so tanky with the get-out-of-jail-free card with that split, he can just, you know, move up aggressively. And
Savero already painful.
Look at Navi, dude. When they walk up just a little bit, they pay the price, and it's an expensive one.
Man, oh man.
Oh, they started without me. Never mind.
Only 1 kill so far secured for Navi, despite picking one of the best junglers in terms of kill pressure in the early game. They're not getting it at all.
Washa Paul is busy, keeping himself busy up top there. Got a tier 1 now, shoving the wave back.
Damn.
Tier 2.
That's
He will
not
be able to
a-
recall. I
okay.
don't think it's in range, but it's very minimal wins that Navi have been able to get. Actually, no wins. These trades have always been a net negative.
Net
And you're wondering
negative.
what the idea is for Navi, like who are they relying
Aha,
on now?
Sive.
Gonna be able to get out of that
Yeah,
situation.
it's out.
30 seconds
That's
to go for the
not a
roar.
sprint.
So there are windows here where Navi can kind of avoid Onic, right? Avoid getting roped into a massive fight, because the only real dangerous engage is Keyboy, right? As long as they don't get stuck in that combo and the fist crack, it's gonna be still pretty okay. They have good mobility to avoid some of these fights, but
Oh my god. Oh my god, Bikusha. Keyboy, nice entry. Worship all dead. Sibe also dead. Man, oh, he dead. Oh my god, my phone. My cat dropped my phone again.
Holy shield there. There's a minion coming in the mid lane, but they just back out, or do they want to go for more in this one? They're striking.
Can they end? I mean, Suyo can definitely solo the Lord, so they're not taking any risks by staying around this base turret. Still the siege from Savero.
Yeah, can't
He's
kick.
just
Oh
standing
my
there.
god,
Now
bot
looking for
impact.
Cars.
Oh my goodness, Avero.
Getting the unstoppable now onto X-Magic. Well, Chapal, don't take it, don't take it.
Ooh. Where was the damage towards Savero? That's a high Hayabusa we're talking about. And now Savero is up
Error
by 5
Kaleo.
kills. The Sky Piercer are stacking.
Man, that was crazy, dude. The accuracy from everyone from Onic, the targeting right there. And Savero with the cleanup duty is just working so well for them right now. This is the oppressiveness of the range composition of the bat impacts and the death sonatas, man. Onic does not have to force anything. All they have to do is make sure that Silence and Savero do not get picked off. As long as they do that, it's mission accomplished, man. At a 10k gold lead, Navi are gonna have to make some desperate moves.
My goodness. Crimson Beacon is gone. Kyrie is already really low against Washi Paul, but it might be
Oh,
a
Washi
trouble to
Ball.
Washi Paul.
Bye-bye.
Get out with the help of Lippy. Kyrie getting a tier 2 in the
Game
middle.
ending,
Now
push.
Look at the Lord, just slicing him down. Tsunami
Okay.
kill. We got punched in the face by Keyboy. Now it's the backline disintegrating for Navi, but they are able to clear the waves in time. Another base turret falling up top. Shiva getting back to full HP with X-Magic. Cars holding in the
Sige,
way.
nice.
Shot Savero.
Okay.
Sets his sights on that base.
Yeah, we got it.
Down to get
2-1.
the reverse sweep win.
Reverse sweep.
Hold on for the hope of
Yes.
the season. Meanwhile, Navi has to wait
Navi.
another day.
Maganda sana may potential bundle Navi. Sayang execution din nagawa ng Maso.
In season 15.
Yeah, I think this is just about. I think this is just plainly about errors, honestly. So I think this is a winnable draft for Navi.
Hitting level 4 as Cars. Already being very aggressive here, but Kyrie still has the rest.
Quad shot of this.
Always
Very brave from
oh
Savero,
my.
Especially when he does not have the flicker. He's opted to go for purify here. But
My God.
Savero
Where was... Okay.
But looking at
Let's look at the lane config.
we'll have to see if his killer instincts are gonna show right here. Already a bit of a control.
Oy, 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 oy.
In theory, the
Oh
Cho
my
and the
God.
Chushin should have the control there. But looking at the emblems, it's all about
Disaster.
speed, man. The agility
My
is
God.
cars.
Sanguine Claw sucking him down too. That's the Shunpu and Porsche Paul. Used that earlier, that space given to take the lethal.
Well, hang on a second. Pull yourself to
Used that earlier, that space given to take the lethal.
Bigo siya
hang on a
ano?
second. Pull yourself together for signs, but oh, look at this.
Space given to take the lethal.
Maglalaboy.
Hang on a second. Pull yourself together for signs, but oh, look at this.
Train CC, BQ shy taking out. Porsche Paul still.
At sulit na ata to. Kahit ano mangyari.
Take control.
Makuha pa nila yung ano.
BQ shy.
So yan na, na-invade na nila.
aggressive, now punished for his
Double
efforts.
green.
Look at this Savero. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The 1v1. Arrow
He does not have
to go and land the
Nakabawi.
Quad Shadow. Oh,
Dahil
Quad
kinuha
Shadow
niya yung
lands
kill.
Savero. It's right there, Shadow
Hindi niya
kill.
nakuha yung
Shiva
ano,
gets
Kramer.
the kill.
Too
So yun yung
close for
naging trade.
comfort there for Shiva.
And ang naging resulta, si Kyrie yung magsa-snowball. Kasi lalamang siya ng...
It swung on the opposite side. Now it's 55% for Onic.
the exact
Yeah,
same
lamang na
number,
ngayon
but
si Kyrie.
will the result be the exact same
Tapos
to
magle-level 5
this
siya dun
game
sa
now?
red.
BQ Shy and
Or
also
orange
Edge
bro.
Magic is barely
Ouch, my
almost
cat!
hitting level 4 as Cars. Already being very aggressive here, but Kyrie still has the retry as well.
Look at the movement here. Navi already on the
Yeah.
turtle, it seems, but little cars.
NT.
Flicker burnt. Sanguine Claw's not landing. Masanzi's gonna go for the chase. Shunpu from Cars to escape. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Porsche Paul's on a turtle.
Ouch.
Shunpu
Ouch.
from Cars to escape. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane,
Ah,
Porsche Paul
Loot
on a
P with the
turtle.
flicker
BQ Shy
plays.
should be a retry win. Porsche Paul takes it. BQ Shy stunned him and a blade surges. Keyboy gets the kill, but that's now 2 kills for Keyboy.
That's orange, but it's
Kind of. They take control.
For Rashi that stands out.
well, none of the big
Okay.
the early game at least coverage.
So more on errors from Navi, I think. Just preference. Pero try nyo. Actually, tatry ko siya mamaya. Baka ma-enjoy ko din yung pull yourself. Weakest link sa Navi, I don't know. Loot pin, bakit pinalasa lang guys? Bali, give, binigyan lang ng chance.
ambil kan terus ya udah aku ambil aja.
Ya udah seneng aja ya Upi ya. Lancar untuk Lutfi di minggu yang pertama untuk Lutfi, tapi ini udah minggu yang
Ibang-iba na
keempat.
itsura ng
Match
Onic. Tatlo na lang natarang.
Dan kalau ngelihat dari lawanmu sendiri, apa sih keunggulan dari Onic di match kali ini dibandingkan dengan Navi?
Apa ya?
Kalau friend boleh kalau mau tanya. Siapa yang mau kasih tahu? Apa nih? Apa keunggulan dari Onic ketika melawan tim Navi hari ini, Sans?
Menang draft.
Dari segi draftnya berarti?
Ya.
Oke.
Iya, cowok.
Uy, nagmura. Nagmura.
Berarti itu game kedua dan game ketiga. Kalau game pertama
Dilar
kenapa ini
2.0
Onic?
na ba?
Ada kesalahan tadi di mid. Kita nggak terlalu sabar. Ya. Waduh.
Tapi sebenarnya ada momen nggak sih di mana kalian bisa ngedapetin game pertama juga?
Ada. Asal kita di mid tadi itu lebih sabar aja.
Oh, keadaan bisa berubah ternyata dari respon di tim Onic. Yang penting
Anyways,
sabar. Tapi kalau
ayun
ngeliat
guys, pahinga muna tayo. Matagal pa yung
Sans,
break nito. Di ko sure
perjalanan
kung
kalian kayaknya kemarin baru bertanding,
mapapanood
hari
ko pa yung next series, which is Evo's Dewa. Baka hindi na. Tomorrow na lang ulit.
yang keempat.
Sa ngayon, Congrats Onic. And
Sama aja sih. Yang
thank
penting
you
yang
sa
pasti
mga
habis
nagstay at
turnamen SL kemarin
may tropa.
kita langsung reset
Ayun lang.
dan improve buat
Bye-bye.
Wow, tanpa lelah pokoknya, latihan terus.
Enggak, kalau
Headline
turnamen
pa.
kita gas.